Hi guys, my name's Adam and I'm here with Love Crafts. We're going to be looking at top 10 embroidery stitches in this video, and by the time you've finished you should have all the skills that you need to jump into your first embroidery project. Okay, and for our final stitch we're going to be looking at a long and short. It's another very effective stitch for filling in a large area, much like the satin stitch that we just looked at. So I'm going to take my thread, which is 3 strands of stranded cotton. I'm already on my needle, and we have the satin stitch square that I previously did, and we have another nice marked out square with the air erasable pen. So we're going to come up in the corner, and then we want to go down. For your first stitch, it can be quite long in the gap, and then so that is your long of the long and short. And then for the short, you want to come up about halfway along the previous stitch and pull taut and go back down there. So we have 1 long and 1 short, and then you want to just alternate those stitches all the way along. And this stitch is very effective for filling in because it gives you a very neat, very even fill all the way across the surface area. It is quite a labour intensive stitch, and it does take quite a long time to do, but when you get it right, it's very satisfying to see them all lined up. So the trick with long and short is you now have nice gaps in between the long stitches. So if we wanted to continue along, we could come up, double the distance of the short stitch, and then come up, and we want to go in between the 2 long stitches to meet that short one. And then that fills in the gap. And then again we do a short stitch next to the long. So you're alternating between the 2 and it fills in all of the gaps. And you can continue along until you've filled the whole block. The key thing with that stitch is alternating between the short and the long to fill in the gaps as you work along like a brick. And that is a long and short stitch. And that is all 10 basic embroidery stitches that you will need to start on your new embroidery projects, whether it's an adventurous design of your own or following a pattern. And thanks very much for watching, and happy stitching.